A business plan basically is a roadmap to success, and actions consistently give you the end result that you might want. It's a roadmap to success. So you got to calculate your direction. You will have success. If you handle this as like a hobby, okay, you've already failed. Hey guys, Rick Rowberry in the South Pacific in the jungle here. I've just got a rainstorm just hit me, so I'm under the trees, under the canopy. So I have a really important message for you today because it's about business plans. Look, if you don't plan to win, you will fail, because failure comes natural. Winning takes effort and work and planning. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today, an effective business plan. Let me give you some examples. And then at the end, I'm going to give you some important information about the actions it takes to be able to get this business plan done. Okay, here's the thing. When the ships came from the old world to the new world, okay, if they didn't have a plan, what do? Hey, we got to get a boat and let's head west and see if the earth is flat. Their business plan, early, almost, ancient kind of business plan, this was it, okay? I got to find out what kind of boat, how many men to take, what kind of men to take, how much food it's going to take, approximate the amount of time it takes, and then what we want to do is we know where we are right now, but we have to estimate what we want for the result because we're putting our lives at risk. That's a business plan, guys. Rather than just to take off and kind of see what happens, right, and where the currents take them, right? Airplanes create a business plan on every flight. What if all of a sudden the pilots just got in the plane and said, okay, let's go, and they just take off? They don't know the fuel, they don't know timing, they don't know the takeoff patterns, they don't know anything. They go through a whole list of things. That's called a business plan, right? That you get the result that you want. See, the result of the airline is that they want a successful flight and a safe landing, you see? And unless you plan for that, that's not going to happen because failure comes naturally. Okay, let's say that you're planning some kind of an event or something. If you just say to people, hey, everybody show up at 7:30, somebody will talk. That's it. I mean, the great events, guys, in planning for months, about who's the speaker, how much time, what's the schedule, if there's water, if there's coffee, how many chairs, what kind of room, what kind of lighting, what kind of music. All of those things are a business plan for an event. Now, guys, I've been writing professional business plans for years and years and years. Whether it was opening a ski resort with my partners, whether it was an oil business, farms and ranches, retail businesses, no matter what it was, okay, always a business plan. And in network marketing, it's the most important thing you'll ever do, even though it's simple. You have to have a business plan. I'm going to go over that with you here in just a minute. You know what, when you're opening like a ski resort or a brick and mortar business, I mean, the business plans I created were this thick. I mean, what a business plan does is it gives you actions and timelines. Actions and timelines by the day, by the week, by the month, by the year. And so what you're doing is you're projecting the development of the business and also the result of the business when the sales are made. And so a business plan basically is a roadmap to success. Without it, it's just like those people in a boat on the ocean. It's no rudder, right? It just kind of goes wherever the wind takes them. If you get in the network marketing business, guys, and you just kind of get in and your upline doesn't know what he's doing or she's doing, and they just say, give me a call when you got somebody interested. You're just rudderless boat out there just going around in the wind. And you're just saying, well, let me see what happens. Let me give it a try. Guys, you will fail. Go back to your job. If you don't plan to win, okay, the natural result of not planning to win is failure. So that's what you have to do. So in the network marketing business, even though it's a simple business plan, it's absolutely vital. So when you first bring a business partner into the business with you, when you recruit somebody, the first thing you do is create a successful pathway forward. That includes expectations, that includes actions, it includes devices. What kind? You got to have a phone, you got to have a computer, you got to have this. Platforms, what kind of financial platforms I got to have, your social media presence, how are you going to work that, how are you going to do that, any kind of apps that support whatever you're selling, right? And then the actions have to take place, and they have to be set in daily goals. They don't call me Mr. Day One by accident. You win one day at a time, guys. Not a week at a time, not a month at a time, you win one day at a time. And see, if people dieted one day at a time, everybody'd be skinny, right? But the fact is if you wake up every day and that day is the most important day of your life and you succeed that day, you'll succeed tomorrow. If you succeed tomorrow, you'll succeed for the week. If you have a successful week, you're going to have a successful month. And so that is what business plans are, guys, is they project out your actions with anticipated results with time involved. time and actions consistently give you the end result that you might want. Whatever year you're in right now, year end, okay, you want to have a business plan that has this year involved in it. What am I going to do this year? What kind of rank or success or income level do I want to be to? And then you set up the daily activities that are going to do that. If you do that in a true business plan, there's a lot of business plan software out there you can actually use, like I have, and you can put these things in, this information in, and it'll spit out the numbers, spit out the reports, do all that kind of stuff. Kind of funny talking about all this in the jungle. I mean, that's the craziest damn thing. I mean, it's unbelievable. What a wonderful life, guys. What a wonderful life, okay? So the business plan, guys, is your roadmap to the future. It's your roadmap to success. And so in it, as much detail as you can come up with. You want to learn about the business that you're doing. Then what you want to do is all of the things which I cover in many of my other videos. Okay, I'm going to be covering a lot of this, okay, that will put into this business plan of yours a great possibility, probability for great success. And that's what we want. When we come into network marketing, it's kind of like a new thing, right? See, people that come into network marketing have never really built a business before, right? They've never done it. And just because you only pay a few $100s or a few $1,000s to get into this, doesn't mean it's not important. If you buy a McDonald's, you spend $500,000, you pay attention, right? In this thing, you pay a little sign-up fee and kind of let's see what happens. If you do that, guys, believe me, it's not going to work for you. So you got to calculate your direction. You will have success in the business. Okay, so network marketing is a unique business model, guys. It's so easy to get into. Sometimes we forget that it's a business. If you handle this as like a hobby, okay, you've already failed. It's already happened to you. And so that's what I'm saying to you today is take this information, get yourself a business plan. I would probably get some software, right? I don't know, Palo Alto or some other types of software out there where you can put the information in, make it work. It's an amazing experience, guys. When you wake up in the morning and you have your to-do list, exactly what you got to do. Now you got to understand when you're planning these days, guys, you got to plan them the night before. And you go 1 through 10, and you don't start from 10 and go up. You start from the hardest things first. If you learn how to do the hardest things first, guys, you're going to learn how to make money, because making money is always the hardest thing to do, right? See, if you start with number 10 on your task list each day on your business plan, right? That's like check my back office, you know, look at my social media. Number 1 is contact somebody. Show the plan, right? You get paid for one thing in this business, guys, and that's showing people the plan. And they become a customer or rep, right? That's how you get paid in this business, is selling a product. And so I just want you to know that from the jungles of the South Pacific, I wanted to get this message out while it's raining on us. And I'm so happy to be a part of everything that I do. I love business. I've had businesses in multiple industries out there, guys, in over 100 countries. And business is premium. I never had a job. I've always worked for me. And guys, there's a real freedom to that. You know, when you're able to wake up every single morning and say, let's say, what am I going to do today? Well, let me look at my business plan. And that business plan will tell you what to do when you're a little bit weak. On those weak days, you got to have that plan, right? And if you stick to the plan, then the plan to win is there. And that's how it works, okay? So anyway, thank you guys, love you guys. Listen to my other videos and or watch my other videos and this, and I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you very much.